I do not intend making this a long. I do not intend making this a long session because I have other things to do. I was hard pressed to not make it, but I say I must make it. All right. I feel honored to be here.
Thank you so much.
Right, and thank you for having me. So basically, I'm going to give the framework that we all need to use to sell organically. All right. You know, a lot of people find it actually surprises me that a lot of people find it baffling that you can sell using organic traffic. And so to me, it's like common sense, right? It's like common sense. The difference between organic traffic and paid traffic is that paid traffic, you have wider reach, right? With organic traffic, but organic traffic, it does something for you that paid traffic cannot do for you automatically. And that is helping you. And that is helping you build credibility in your industry. All right. So recently I was enlisted on Ngati's top 50 influencers in Africa, alongside Feladuro, Governor Sheyi Makinde, and Tony Elumelu himself.
Wow.
I did not do that. I didn't do that with paid traffic. All right. I did that with organic traffic on LinkedIn. And so I'm going to see how best I can explain it, because some things are better practiced than explained. But I'll do my best to see how to break the concepts down for us. So already, if you are not on, this is, and I will use story, and I will attempt to use storytelling to explain or demystify the whole concept of organic traffic. What do we mean by organic traffic? Organic traffic simply means getting people to your offer without paying for it, because it is the opposite of paid traffic. You pay Facebook, you pay an advertiser, you pay a copywriter to help you to write content and reach people. Okay, that's paid traffic. So basically, organic traffic is doing all that across social media without paying Facebook to reach your target audience. And then the question now is, how do I reach my target audience? Me that just have 5 people. All right. Do you have any questions before I start, so that I could tailor this meeting to the questions we have? Anyone?
Just go on. They'll ask you after the class.
Okay. In my style of coaching, I like to start my sessions with questions and answers, then end it with questions and answers, because talk not the finish from mouth. There's a lot to say, a lot to teach. And so I like to take feedback so that I will not be saying many things at the same time. But anyway, I'll attempt to break it down for us. So the first thing is visibility. You want to be visible on social media. Some of you are only on Facebook and Twitter, and you are wondering why your audience is not growing on Instagram and all these things. The first rule is visibility. You want to spread your net across board, because you never can tell the one that will work for you. When I started affiliate marketing in February 2019 last year, February 2020, 2021, Jerry, 21 last year, I was just a nobody on LinkedIn. I joined the app because they said with LinkedIn you can get a job. Twitter, I was basically just doing gospel work, right? Preaching. Facebook, I literally abandoned Facebook for a while because I felt like Facebook is full of idiots. And Instagram, I just felt like I don't have bomb to twerk. So Instagram is not for people like me. Besides, I do not look rich. At the time, I was using Instagram for music because I sing. So I was trying to see how I can reach people like Tim Godfrey and those top stars on Instagram. That's how I started. The only place I think I had an audience that was responsive, a little from Facebook, a little from Twitter, and more of them on WhatsApp. Because before now, I learned how to gather audience on WhatsApp, because then I was having the idea of trying to build a WhatsApp TV. But I don't want people to use make money. So whenever I meet people, I love to say, let's connect on WhatsApp, let's connect on WhatsApp, let's connect on WhatsApp. And so that's how I managed to get about 70 to 80 viewers on WhatsApp. And prior to affiliate marketing, I did one semi-Ponzi scheme like that. All right. Okay. Well, of course, minus MMM and the rest. I didn't do Rockstar because I don't wise already. But MMM Trinkers and all that, we did that. So, but this one we did then, which was what I did in 2020 during the pandemic. You register with 1.5. They call it Boom Pay. That was my first experience of internet money, and it is key to how my organic traffic marketing started. So on Boom Pay, you register with 1.5. They give you 1,000 naira as a bonus. Then every day when you log in, they give you 100 naira. When you read news, they'll give you 10 naira. I think you can only read 10 news per day. So 10 news, you don't have to read them, just click and click and click, and then 10 news times 10 is 100 naira. That's 200 naira in a day. When you also refer someone to the platform with 1,500 naira, they give you 1,000 naira as your bonus, and they keep 500. So from that Boom Pay, I was able to learn the basics of marketing using WhatsApp there. And so from Facebook and the likes, I gathered traffic to my WhatsApp, and they will finally say they want to register. And since it was low ticket, it was easier to convince people. Nothing like video presentation. When they come to me and say, boss, what's this thing about? I've been seeing you talk about it. All right, that's like I said, the first thing is visibility. All right, be visible. All right, be visible. And so I started sharing results, right? And so they came to my DM and we would talk, send them the breakdown, how it works. And before you know, they will pay. And that's how I began to make 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira off my phone. And within 3 weeks, I was able to make about 50,000 naira. And I was one of their top earners in the platform. So from that experience, and that was the period where I lost my job in Abuja then, one hospital like that, where they were paying me 40,000 naira per month. All right, so I was still in Abuja at this time. And so I made over 50K in 3 weeks using that stuff. But as at that time, 11 wise, I was still hoping I would get another job and use my salary to pay for expertnaire. Because as at that time, I knew about Soft2IG. Bruno just introduced it to me, but I was owing house rent, and so I used the money to pay for house rent. But at least I can say to an extent, I had a warm audience. An audience has spoken to about money, although not exactly warm because the platform crashed, and they all had me to blame for it. So I had a warm but distrustful audience, people that don't want to hear my voice when it comes to money. But I told myself, if I can make 50K in 3 weeks from an offer that I sold for 1,500 naira, then if I start selling an offer for 40,000 naira, I will make more doing it. That was what I just told myself. I started, and if you've seen the guideline I shared on Twitter where I talked about what to do as a beginner, I did those very things. I read WhatsApp Sales Blueprint, and so from WhatsApp Sales Blueprint, the template that was used in WhatsApp Sales Blueprint, where it talked about hello, there's this stuff. I modified the copy that Shola Matthew provided, and I used it to close my first 10 sales. In fact, my first month in affiliate marketing, my soap was WhatsApp Sales Blueprint. And so when people always come to me and be like, I need coaching and all that, the problem is that people are not paying attention to details. And the reason being that it's either they are distracted or they're not paying attention because they have unrealistic expectations or they are just greedy. Somebody came to me yesterday. I said, if I start now, how can I start making money immediately? And then I asked him, if you are in university today, will you get a job tomorrow? And he said, of course not. I said, so why? How come? So such people, they are the ones that eventually get frustrated, right? Because they just come on board and they're expecting overnight results. So let me not sermonize or deviate from the point, all right? But the reason I said that is because whatever I'm saying now, or I will say, will not make sense to you if you are greedy, expecting overnight results, and so you are not paying attention to the details. Because I've come to notice that the very things you need to succeed are actually the small things which are often neglected. So the same WhatsApp sales blueprint that everybody read, I read it, and that blueprint made me over 600,000 naira in my first month as an affiliate marketer. No extra soup, just WhatsApp sales blueprint and a touch of consistency and follow-up. All right. So if you want to get organic traffic, the first thing is that you want to be visible, right? You want to, the thing is that the first thing you want to do is be visible. Okay, let me itemize it. Number one, be visible. Sign up on Facebook and these other platforms. So I'm going to use my journey on LinkedIn because that journey literally inspires me. So at a point when I noticed that my organic traffic from Facebook was reducing, my organic traffic results from Twitter, because Twitter those days, what we do is that we'll see somebody, we'll follow these guys talking about money or getting a skill, and then we'll go inside their comments and say something cheeky, right? Man, it's good to learn a skill. I remember how I was looking for a job some time back, and I finally got this course, and within 1 week, I made 200,000. Then imagine I did not learn a skill. Now, so if I just choke me, thank God for that thing. That's a simple statement too. But if you put it in a very engaging comment box on Twitter, people are going to come to your DM and say, Biko, I saw your comment. Can you show me the same thing you learned? So that's how we were getting leads from Twitter then, right? That's why I said visibility. You just don't want to open your account on social media and sit down, right? Then you are posting on, because what a lot of people do is they say they just create an account, maybe on Twitter, put a profile and start posting. But you are not visible like that, because if 2 people are following you, it means only 2 people are seeing your work. So how do you get visibility? Yes, create an account, post on your profile, but that one is just like laying foundation. So I'm using Twitter, for example, now. Then when follow top guys that talk about money, Insta blog, and some places where people are converging, right? Because those are where the target audience are most likely gathering. You don't want to be talking about some IG course under a tweet when they see somebody died. Some people are just stupid, right? I saw a post where they were removing bullets from an NSAS victim, and one aboki carry himself go there and say, almost this is so strong. Anyway, if you would like to learn a skill, click my WhatsApp link to DM me right now. Like, which kind of movie do now? How do you do that, right? And this is what some people do, and they are complaining of no result. But you are not getting result because you are stupid. For such a person, you're just stupid, right? And for such people, I do not pity them, because for some reason, they don't want to follow the right way. So they are just greedy. Because if you want to follow the right way, you will think better, right? Everything will add up. So the first thing is visibility. And I'm giving a little example on Twitter. You see someone talking about skill or affiliate marketing, or like Toyo Motosho those days. That's the same thing we're doing. When Toyo Motosho talks about soft skills, we know his comments are always full, right? So we'll go to his comments and say something intelligent with a subtle call to action. If you're interested, just let me know. I'll guide you. Or I have a free video to show you this. Before you know, your WhatsApp DM will be full. So that's how we were getting leads from Twitter. As simple as that. So when I saw LinkedIn, at a point, I asked myself, when I did proper audience research or market research, I asked myself, who are my target audience? My target audience are people that are looking for a job, or they have a job, but they need a profitable side also. But for someone looking for a job, if they learn this by offer, they are not going to need a job again, because that is what happened to me. And I'm like, wait, this LinkedIn itself, my target audience, this is where they gather the most. Because unlike Facebook, where people go there for cruise, Instagram cruise, and business, and Twitter, bands, business, LinkedIn is purely business. There's nothing like bands. There's nothing like cruise, right? Of course, you can cruise, but LinkedIn is full of people who stay. If anybody is taking a phone to sign up on LinkedIn today, they are signing up on LinkedIn because they are professionally inclined. It don't tell me that if I do the same thing I'm doing on Twitter and Facebook, I export it to LinkedIn, and I give myself time, I'm going to get more leads from this place that are quality leads. That's exactly what I did. I came on LinkedIn, the same thing I did on my profile. profile optimization on Facebook. I did the same thing, a clear cut bio, and I started, I signed up on the platform. And so one time I saw one girl, because LinkedIn is full of people talking about either they got a job or they got rejected. So I saw one girl talking about plenty rejection. Somebody please mute your mic there. The noise is entering this session. All right. And so I saw a lady, one particular lady like that. She wrote a very touching statement, how she has gotten plenty rejections and nobody is answering her, but she moved more like we are rejected, but we're not backing out. We move, God will do it. People were telling her, yes, I feel your pain. Yeah. They were empathizing. I saw hundreds of likes, hundreds of comments. I said, oh, this one I engaging post too. So I went there and then I talked about my story. Another thing you want to use is storytelling. We all have a story, except you fell down from heaven with golden spoon, right? We all have a story. So I went there, I said, it reminds me of my life months ago or some months back where I was looking for, because and it's really my life story, right? I just went there and said, it reminds me of how I used to live then, looking for a job and all that. Finally got a job. I was working for 40K, lost during the pandemic. The country is hard, but thank God I learned a skill, and from that skill, at least, I'm comfortably earning 6 to 7 figures monthly, and it's really been awesome. If you're interested, my sister, I believe this course will help you. Though there's a little price to pay to learn it, but if you focus and learn this thing, I promise you will never look for a job again. Finish. If you're interested, let me know. Now, so I'm interested. Now, so I begin to send them links. Good thing about LinkedIn, you can edit a post, a comment. So I edited it and put my WhatsApp link there. From that post, I got nothing less than 50 to 100 leads in one day. So when people will be like, this organic traffic, the point is that you are not paying attention. Because unlike recently when I started paid traffic, even me, I didn't miss organic traffic because paid traffic is just there. See, if you understand the concept of organic traffic, people who click your link in organic traffic, they come to you pre-sold. But on Facebook, some of them literally come to your DM to insult you. One came to me some days back and said he wants to learn affiliate marketing. I told him, he asked how much. I told him the price, and he just wrote scammer. And I'm like, wait, how people they think? You ask me for price or something, I tell you I'm a scammer because you can't afford it, right? I just told him and I told him to get out. But in organic traffic, that won't happen. Because if you are well positioned on the social media and they come to your profile, they see that this guy has been delivering valuable content, and maybe God blessed you, people engage your content, you give content that makes sense and people are engaging you, they are going to approach you like a high lord, like boss, like sir. So a lot of them will come to you as sir. Hello, sir. I just saw your comment. Please help me, sir. Right? So they came. And I will give them the presentation of the offer, maybe the 2IG video course, because then I don't have video. So I usually use the 2IG video and all that, or send them a voice note. The reason I usually like using voice note for one-on-one selling is because they get to relate with your person when they hear your voice. And when they hear the professionalism and the confidence in your voice, it also pre-sells them, or should I say upsell now, right? Let's say upsell them to be like, man, this guy is good. I like this person talk. I like this person's command of English, right? So I was always using voice notes. So if you have a good voice and you know how to talk, you have good command of English, right? You want to try that as well. So when they come like this, I'll just show them the offer and then I save their number, get them to save my number. A lot of them usually save my number. At least 80% of them will save my number, right? And so I know fully well, and this is the problem with some people, I know fully well that I do not expect you to come to me today and buy today. I do not expect you to do that, okay? Because you don't know me from Adam, so you are going to start, first of all, you are going to do research about the offer, you're going to do research about me, and you're going to observe me very well to know if I'm genuine or scam. A lot of people are like that, right? You do the same. You don't just meet somebody on social media for the first time and buy. And this is where newbies get it wrong. because they expect that the person will just come see the video and buy. You know why? If now you go buy, you just meet one akọ̀wé for social media. The person just tell you, say this thing at 50,000. You will just pay. Abba, the same country where MMM don't do people shege, right? Where this is the number one scam nation. The number one nation globally known as number one for internet scam. It's there. Just Google it. Number one country for internet fraud is Nigeria. In a country like that, you could just carry money, throw them about. You know why? It's no now. So why do you expect people to do something like that? The reason you are expecting them is because you are not thinking. Not mind me, that's why I like giving it straight up, right? You're not thinking, because if you are thinking clearly, the reason you are not thinking clearly is because money full your head, greed, right? If you're thinking clearly, you will know that nobody just comes. You have to say you just toast babe today. Hello babe, I like you. And the girl will just say, I agree. Who does that? Nobody, except the girl is mad, or the girl now all these hookers, right? The same thing. That's what Shola Matthew taught in the WhatsApp sales blueprint about ROV2, right? Value before you recommend. Okay, so the same thing he taught there. That's the same principle I use. I do not expect them to buy at once. So when they come and show them the offer, I give them. I ensure that at least I know that I've spoken to this person about the offer. I expect the person to go and do background research. I save their number, and that is where I start using my WhatsApp status as follow-up mechanism. In my WhatsApp status, I usually use storytelling, either my own case study or somebody's case study. Oh man, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He said this, he did that. Nigeria doing this, but today affiliate marketing shaky leg, and he did this, man. It's a blessing to be alive. I don't say things like affiliate marketing shaky leg. Come and join. What are you waiting for? Expert no, and that's also another lame thing I see. Some of you push this thing like a Ponzi scheme. You just feel because you put on your status that Caleb made 11 million in 1 week, somebody should just come and say, I'm ready. Are you okay? MMM don't do that one. Normally, when Ponzi schemes or scams want to scam people, they start showing you unbelievable results. And that is why when you do proper audience research, you should know the kind of things you should show your audience. You know your audience is full of broke people. Their mind cannot embrace making 100K off the internet. Their mind cannot phantom it. You go carry 11 million in 1 week. What you think now? Till today, I have not put that thing on my status. When I started, I think I also wrote it on Twitter. How that don't start out with this guy made 1.7 million in 1 week. Affiliate marketing is real. Come and do. No, because you just red flag. If I see it, I'm going to give you a red flag because that is how scammers operate. I know ask you, they show me results, they make a conjure. Why they show me results? Right? Yeah. So you want to present your offer like a training, a skill acquisition. Affiliate marketing is not a skill. Affiliate marketing is a business model. The skill inside is called digital marketing, because everything you are doing as an affiliate marketer is actually digital marketing or social media marketing. Basically, digital marketing, because when you start running social media marketing, which is Facebook advertisements, and then they click through to your WhatsApp or to email, and you are using email already, that's digital marketing, right? Even the social media marketing is still a subset, right? A department under digital marketing. Digital marketing is the faculty. Inside digital marketing, that is where we have social media marketing, copyright. Copywriting is part of digital marketing, right? All those things inside sales funding and all that are part of digital marketing. So if you want to sell your offer, you want to sell it as a digital marketing training, right? Because if you use that, people who are aware, or for some reason they have heard about it, they're going to be like, I've heard about this digital marketing before. But if you say affiliate marketing, it's going to look like network marketing. The first day I heard about affiliate marketing, I thought it was network marketing, bring two. So I usually sell my offer like I am selling a digital marketing training, because that is what it is actually. That is what it is. You don't sell it that way because apparently you are not thinking clearly enough. And the reason you are not thinking clearly enough is because you are allowing somebody's results, success, to make you look like a failure. See, in this journey, when you start building, you need to shut out the noise. You see Caleb making 11 million. Caleb will don't do like 2 years for the industry. You will start 3 weeks ago. Don't they say, I want to sell my account? Are you well? No, that is true. I'm not trying to insult you, but that thing you are doing, say you want to sell your account because you started last month, you have not made one sale. You want to sell it. You are not well. Sorry, you are not well. Because you cannot be well like that. You get? Yeah, that's the truth. You can't be well like that. Because you are doing yourself a disservice. All right, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because let me be honest with you, for this industry, some of us go peak in our first week. Some of us go peak in our first 3 months. From what I gathered, the first 4 to 6 months, Caleb struggled. Recently, Caleb shared a testimonial, right? A screenshot of how he was complaining. Caleb called it expertnaire, meaning he was that dumb. Because it takes a dumb person to call it expertnaire. Right? It takes those people that they are, that's zero, they don't know nothing about internet, or they are not paying attention to details, to call it expertnaire, not expertnaire, right? So he called it expertnaire. It means Caleb was at ground zero when it comes to being dumb in this industry. Well, who is the top affiliate today? The same Caleb. So what is the difference between that dumb guy in quote versus this super affiliate today? Consistency. And that is what a lot of you lack. Because in organic traffic, unlike paid advertisements, that you can pay Facebook money and Facebook will be giving you steady 100 leads per day. Sometimes in organic traffic, now lie you can make 100 leads today. Tomorrow you won't see she. Yeah. So how do you do it in such a way that you can be getting leads often? I'll get to that. But let me get into your marketing angle. Because another thing I've seen is that some of you, leads is not your problem. You do not know how to close sales. I know people who run ads, get leads, but no one naira made. Not be to get lead with the problem. Now how to close the sale, how to close the lead, how to sell to the lead. And the first step is be objective. Give them the straight up information, facts. And that is why you must know your offer very well to sell it. All right? Give them straight up facts. Don't try to bamboozle them. So like I said, I talked about visibility. I think we've already crossed that part of visibility where I said you want to be visible across social media, whether Facebook, TikTok, be visible, have a well-optimized profile. And then I talked about the marketing angle, how that you want to consistently follow up your people a little bit directly, but more through your WhatsApp status. As long as you saved their number and they saved yours, they are going to be checking your WhatsApp status. So instead of going to their DM and say, have you watched the video and all that, you want to take innuendos, right? Take it to your status and use it to refer to them. Right? Like you are talking to your audience one-on-one, but through your WhatsApp status. And if you provide sufficient valuable content there, they are going to always stay glued to your status and anticipate what you are going to be sharing next. So basically, that is what I do when people come to me. I do not expect them to buy immediately. I provide valuable content to follow them from the background. All right. So that is when your leads come, what you do. Okay. Now let's focus on how to get the leads. How to get the leads. It is still the same simple thing. Number 1, content. Number 2, consistency. All right. Maybe number 3, we'll put value. All right. But of course, in fact, number 1, valuable content, right? Number 2, consistency. All right. So if you're so let me use how I started on LinkedIn. So I saw that LinkedIn people are people looking for a job. I went there and I opened an account. Okay, I have an account before, but I just rebranded. Put fine pictures. I learned what worked there, and I noticed that what works there is that you have a fine, dashing picture, eye-catching, and people will just follow you normally on LinkedIn. That's what I did. So I started. I didn't start, like I told you that I put certain screenshots on my status that talked about learning a skill and learning valuable skills. The same thing on LinkedIn. I don't just go there and say, it's good to learn a skill. If you like to learn, come to my DM now. No, you are just starting out. Probably you are a newbie. You are the new kid off the block person. The first thing they will do is they'll go and check your profile to see how well optimized, to see what you have been sharing, to check your activities, whether you have been at it for long or you're just the new kid off the block. Now, if you are the new kid off the block, you want to start out with sharing valuable content without any call to action, right? Oh, this. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. I wish you a successful week. Follow Akinlami Praise for more, or follow Inneh Joseph for more. Whatever your name is, put it, right? Just basically study what works on the platform. Be it Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, right? Study what works on the platform. So I started that. I started sharing content that I would dash in pictures, studio quality pictures, and few people were engaging me. Few people from 1 like to 2 like to 5 likes to 15 likes. The first day I got 30 something likes, I felt like I don't blow. All right. So at a point, I started. What I also do is that I will scroll through the timeline to see what people are saying. You might just see somebody talking about a job, a skill, or like that. Go into their comment section and drop something valuable. Don't be salesy. Your call to action should be subtle. Oh, depending on the context, drop something and then just make it subtle. Don't make it look so salesy. Like, oh, this thing, I have it for you. If you're interested, send a DM now. No. Just put it in such a way that you're talking to the very person that meant. I could recommend a couple of them for you if you're interested. All right. If anyone is ready, just let me know, and that's it. Just make it look passive, right? Subtle. So that's what I was doing there on LinkedIn, and I began to get leads from those comment sections. They will come to my profile, they will follow me. So the more I did that, engage. The point is engage, to be visible on social media. Engage, right? So as you begin to engage, people from the comment section will go and check your profile and follow you. So I did the same thing on LinkedIn, and later on, I started sharing valuable content. And one day, I just shared the content. I did not expect it. I just came back. I saw 1,000 likes. Yeah, what's going on here? And that's how it happened. They started checking my old post that was having 1 like, and they started liking it. Before you know, from 300 followers to 500 followers to 1,000 followers to 10,000 followers, like that. The point is, stay consistent and don't be bothered about temporary gains, because if you're starting now on a social media platform, don't expect much results yet. Ken Wokoye said something. He said the algorithm always rewards consistency. As you begin to consistently show up on a social media platform, the algorithm will notice your content and begin to sort of push your content to the people that are most likely going to see it. Okay, so that's exactly what I did. And recently, I took the same thing, the same principle. I took it to TikTok. TikTok that I did not like before. So I opened TikTok for church stuff. I was sharing my pastor's message. And at a point, I remembered that I had a video content. So I created it to be TikTok format, shared it on TikTok. I was shocked to come back and I saw 3 comments. Me, TikTok. Who know me for TikTok? 3 comments. I'm interested. I replied them. The more you reply people on social media, right, the more your contents are recommended to other people. So I replied them. Before you know, 10 comments, 50 comments, right? That night. So what I did was I noticed that you cannot put your link inside the TikTok comment section, just like Instagram. All right. So what I did was that I went to my profile and I changed my profile to a business account. When you change your profile on TikTok to a business account, it allows you to put your email address, right, in your profile and put a link that people can easily click. So when they were saying I'm interested, I just told them, click the link in my bio, click the link in my bio, click the link in my bio. From that one single post, I got nothing less than 100 new leads from TikTok. TikTok, where I leveraged 3 months or so. I got new leads from TikTok, about 80 to 100 leads within 24 hours plus on TikTok. So it's still the same old principle. Number 1, be visible on the social media platform, share valuable content, and stay consistent, because that content I shared was like my 15th content or so. I know that at least it's not my first 6 or 7 contents, right? But that particular content, because before that content came, I was already having like 100 followers on TikTok. So the point is that the reason you do not want to start selling when you enter a social media platform, because it is proven that marketing content, selling content, get lesser engagement. Even if you're a normal person, that normally your post used to get 1,000 likes. If you post an offer, you will have lesser likes, because selling contents are actually not engagement contents. They are transactional contents. The people that are interested in those contents will not even bother coming to your DM. They won't like it. They will just click straight. Maybe if you put a link, they will go click the link to your DM, to your DM, or they will just go straight to your inbox and say, I saw your post and I'm interested in it. If it's Twitter, they will even share the post to you and say, I just saw this, please tell me more about it. So that's the same thing. But when you are starting out, you want to share valuable and relatable content. This is basically it, all right? So I'll be rounding up, sir. You want to share valuable and relatable contents to people, right? Know your audience so well and what works for them. If you are using a platform like TikTok, use videos, Instagram videos. If you are using LinkedIn, right? Post, just like normal Facebook. LinkedIn is awesome because LinkedIn is like business Facebook. Not like our WhatsApp business. LinkedIn is like Facebook business. See it like that, okay? The same thing you do on Facebook, right? Carry it and do it and post it on LinkedIn. But of course, if you have been doing stupid things on Facebook, that is not what I said you should go and do. But take whatever you have been doing, maybe those fine pictures. If you have been growing an audience on Facebook for your business and people have been following you, take the same thing and take it to LinkedIn. All right. So that's what I did. And like I said, your first initial post, they should not be marketing posts. They should be valuable content, storytelling. Share it, let people see it and like it, even share your content if the thing makes sense. From there, you'll begin to get followers, 1, 2, 350, like that. By the time you start having those followers, little by little, right? Be engaging them, okay? When you see their post, engage it and drop something valuable in their comment section. Let it be so nice that they'll be like, man, this guy is a correct guy. They will reply you or even like your content. That way, you are getting more visibility. And if you drop really, really nice comments in people's comment section, not just the person you are replying, other people that come and see your comments, that likes and agrees with your comments, are most likely going to follow you. And that's how you're going to move from 0 followers to 100 followers to 500 followers. And when that begins to happen, it means you now have people who are paying attention to what you are saying. You see that now? So by the time you start doing marketing content, by the time you start doing marketing content, maybe you are running an offer and all that, those people that follow you, they are the ones who are going to see your content. Now, always lead with value. Like I mentioned, start with value. Give value upfront. Give value upfront. So let's say you just doing LinkedIn today now. Your content timetable in that initial phase should be just value. Don't focus on selling. Just be delivering value. Go to people's comment section, deliver value. Engage, because you want to build camaraderie, right? You want to build brotherliness. You want to build connection. Let them feel like, oh, this is my guy, right? People that a point comes, share people's content, retweet people's content. When they see that this person is always liking and sharing my content, out of a sense of reciprocity, they are going to start liking and sharing your own content. And when they do that, you are going to be having massive visibility. Visibility, more followers. Now, when you start having more followers, right, look for something similar to what your present audience is saying. Maybe you notice that your audience have been talking about joblessness or this and that. Write a content around it, right? And then drop a subtle call to action. And say, oh, if you're interested, I have something that could be of help to you. Sure, you notice now I didn't go to LinkedIn and start spamming my timeline with a screenshot of people making 100 million, right? I didn't do that, okay? Because if you do that, it will kill your reach. People will just flag you like a scammer, and nobody will come close to you, all right? Because people like to buy, but they do not like to be sold. So you do not want to put selling up front. You want to put value. So I think I've flogged that enough. So if you do these very things I've talked about, giving value up front, because it is value before you start recommending. ROV2, okay? Coach Kenny did ROVL. Value, lifestyle, recommend, or value, recommend, lifestyle. Okay? You want to give value, recommend your offer, and show a lifestyle post. Oh, this stuff took me to Dubai. This stuff got me a new phone. This stuff got me my first 100K, right? Value, recommend, and lifestyle. And so by this time already, another thing I also recommend, you really want to go far in this organic traffic game. I usually do not recommend using a WhatsApp link directly. Someone that a link they will just click and it will just go directly to your DM, because some people are not so cool with the idea of just click your link and straight to your DM, right? You want to have something like a subtle landing page. Thank God for free landing page, right? Like card.co. My own, I use the Linktree. I don't know if you know about Linktree, but I use Linktree. In fact, Linktree is what I used to make my first millions. Throughout my 1 year, I did not buy domain. I did not use websites. I didn't use those techie things. Just Linktree. Inside the Linktree, I put a link to my WhatsApp DM. Normal say I just want to connect with you on WhatsApp. I put a link to my WhatsApp DM for purpose of affiliate marketing. I put some other links to other relevant things like link to my social media and all that. Okay. If you go to my Twitter bio or any of my bio, you can access on maybe Instagram. You will see my Linktree. I later switched from Linktree to TapLink because TapLink has more customization and you can easily beautify it. Okay, but still the same thing. So when people come to my Linktree or my TapLink, they see my face, they see my handle, and then a little note to be like, okay, my name is Inneh Joseph, and I teach people how to set up profitable online businesses for themselves. Click the button below to learn more. Something like that. Whatever you can type, put, right? Then put your buttons. The reason I would recommend using stuff like Linktree, TapLink, Cardco, or any other profile link like that is because it makes you appear more professional. Okay, I prefer it to just say, oh, connect with me here. You put bit.ly/your WhatsApp link and people just click it directly to your DM. Against such, there's no law. I also did that, but I feel to help your positioning game better, right? To help your positioning game better, to further prepare and pre-sell your audience, I'll recommend you use a Linktree. Linktree is easy to customize, okay? Still put your WhatsApp link there. It's the same thing, all right? And then it even gives the people some sense of, this guy is serious. Okay, this person is professional. This person is not just some person trying to get leads, right? Because some people, they're smart past themselves. So ensure you have built your Linktree, all right? Your link, whatever they are called, I beg. When you have built that, and so if you create content and you want people to click to your DM, put your Linktree, let people click it to your DM or your card.co, a simple card.co design. Let them click it to your DM. Now, another reason I recommend using a Linktree is because it allows people the liberty to know you better. For example, if you click my Linktree, you will see the links to my DM. You will also see the links to my other social media platforms. If you click my Linktree on Twitter, you're going to see the link to my LinkedIn. You're going to see the link to my TikTok. You're going to see the link to my other social media. Now, the reason for this is that when people click it, number one, they are going to go to your other social media to check you out because they want to know who is this mystery guy, who is this mystery girl. So they are going to click it and check you out. In checking you out, if they like you well, you are going to just notice that random people are following you that you don't even know of. You'll just see, if it's Twitter, new follower, Instagram, new follower, Facebook, new friend request, right? LinkedIn, new connection or friend request. That's how it works. So through these platforms, they are going to check you out and notice that, man. So maybe, for example, you're not so popular on LinkedIn, but you have a good audience base on Facebook or Twitter. When people click it and then they check you out and they see that, this guy has good follower base on Twitter or Facebook, they're going to be like, man, this guy is a better person. I just say, okay, maybe he does not have more followers on LinkedIn because he is new. That's why. On TikTok, because he is new. But they will know that you are not just some nobody. So it helps people to see something about you. Okay, that is the reason I also use that. So it's also another way to cross-pollinate your audience, getting people to follow you across all your social media handles. So you are equally using it to build your social media profiles across the board. All right, so basically that's the framework for your organic traffic, right? So let me summarize again, and then we'll call it a wrap for tonight. Number one, be visible, okay? Be visible on social media. Set up a nice profile with a clear bio and a link for people to reach you. Whatever you write in your clear bio, let it be what you are representing. You can't say you are someone who is talking about soft skills and all the time you are talking about how somebody died in an accident, how government is bad, all the rubbish discussions on social media. Your mouth did there. How Chelsea is not good, how Man U is better, and all that. You are just here and there. You are confusing your audience. They do not know what they won't see you as somebody that can be trusted to deliver on what he is saying in his bio. If it's on Twitter, you do not want to make a habit of always retweeting and you are not posting yourself. You want to take the effort to post anything at all, but that your audience can relate to it. And better still, it should be around your offer. Okay? So let's say on Twitter, somebody gave a formula: 5 tweets, 1 thread. Okay? Daily. 5 tweets, 1 thread. Maybe 20 comment sessions, replies. Okay? Maybe 3 to 5 retweets. You want to just ensure you do round, because it is about give and take. Okay, so I believe that's the first part. Stay visible on social media by sign up, post, engage. All right. Then number 2, what was the number 2? I talked about provide value. Okay, provide valuable content, value and lifestyle content. Oh, you went to a nice place. Take yourself to a nice place. Snap a picture. Use the picture to write a nice content. All right. Yeah, a nice content. Sometimes you see a popular person that is very nice, maybe on LinkedIn. Take the person and spotlight the person. Take the person's picture that is trending, right? Write a nice content about the person. Tag the person. Most likely the person will like your content and comment. And if that person has 100,000 followers, it means at least 1 to 10% of their audience they are going to notice you for the first time and most likely going to follow you. All right. So that's value. Okay, engage. And then lastly, after you have done those 2 things for a while, you will know, right? Begin to recommend. Do not always recommend. Okay, do not always recommend, but begin to recommend. You want to ensure you have given sufficient value upfront, then recommend once or maybe once or twice, then value again, right? Then testimonials, then case studies of people that your offer is working for. All right. Then in each of all these posts, put your link. Remember your link tree, not your WhatsApp link. Your link tree that leads to that when they open it, is like a mini landing page where they're going to see the link to your DM and they'll click it. And then when they come to your DM, it's simple fact. Show them your offer. Do not expect them to buy overnight, except maybe you created a direct sales letter. There was one time I tried this on LinkedIn. I just said I want to help 100 people next year. So that was last year. I said I want to help 100 people next year to hit their first 100K to 1 million in 90 days. And this is how it's going to be. It's not for everybody, but for those who can qualify. So I qualify them and say, if you can afford a phone or a laptop, you can afford at least 2 hours daily to work. And if you can afford to a little money beside about 50K to 60K, if this is you, then click the link and I'll guide you with the same thing that has helped me and I'll help you. Trust me, posts like that do not get plenty engagement, but funny enough, people came. And that very post, one of them came today and bought today. So another thing you want to also do in your market, this is something that I know that I intend testing it a lot to be sure of how best to use it. Don't use it anywhere, okay? But sometimes this free training, you are inviting junk people to your DM, honestly, and I'm getting wary of using free training. All right, I'm already thinking of how to change it, okay? You never can know until you try it, and I'm tired of using free training. Or to use a post that goes directly to the price. You want to be sure that you have built authority, because you have built considerable authority on your profile. But if you're just starting out, because for you, that's not for you. Focus on the very things I've told you. But for people like Oga Praise, all right, at least to a large extent, you know you've gotten authority. You want to try stuff like that and see how it works. The good thing about all these things is that everything is open to testing. Some things are better, easier said than done. And some things are actually easier done than said. What I mean is this. Sometimes you will just be overthinking. You will write best copy, thinking the copy will convert. It won't convert. Why the one copy that you do not expect to convert, you just wrote it and say, let me see how it goes. You'll just be shocked. Let me see how it goes. Don't give you 100 leads. Don't give you 50 leads. So be open to trying out new things and getting feedback. You see, when you begin to see your supposed failures as feedback, then you are on the road to making tremendous progress. Okay? The problem is a lot of you see failures when you're supposed to see feedback. So try new things, get the feedback. Oh, this one people not respond to that. So I'm like that. Oh, this one people responded to it like that. Then put your energy, right? Remember the 80-20 principle, right? Put your 80% energy in the 20% that gives you the result you want. Oh, you notice that anytime you post this kind of thing, your audience engages it and like it a lot. Bam. That's your niche. You have carved out a niche for yourself. Keep doing that very thing that keeps your audience flowing to you. All right. So by the time they come to your DM, straight up facts, you could use voice notes, give them the facts, use voice notes to welcome them. Oh, well, those days when they come, I'll just send them the voice notes. Welcome, Joseph. I'm glad to have you here. So in a few minutes, I'm going to be showing you the very same thing that helped me to generate so figures between so and so time. Mind you, this is not MMM, this is not network marketing and all that, and this is not a Ponzi scheme, and there are no overnight results with this thing. Whatever I'm going to show you, they are not accurate figures, but I promise you that if you learn the very things, the next things I'm going to show you and pay attention to details, you could even do better than the very things I'm about to show you. All right. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll send you a video that explains everything you need to know. A lot of them, after they are done the voice, they're going to be like, oh, thank you, sir. Please let me see the video. Thank you, sir. I'm interested. Thank you, sir. The video, please. The video, please. And then that is where you now say, okay, fine. Watch this video. It's about 35 minutes if you're using this 2IG video. If you have your own training video, oh, whatever time it is, tell them up front. It's about 1 hour plus. It's what your time and all that. When you are done, I will take it from them to entertain any questions you might have. Okay. So do it like that. And then when they are done, tell them, oh, if you're yet to save my number, save my number. My name is Inneh. Say, let me have your name so that I can save it. And then you have saved their number. Don't even go and ask them, have you seen the video now? Have you seen the video now? No, I don't like that actually, right? It might work for some people. But what I prefer you do, start sharing more valuable content, more like follow-up content around your offer. Talk about how that some people will want to learn something. You will say that video they will not watch. There's a way you will do it, right? In such a way that you are pushing their attention back to what you sent them. Look for somebody that has a good testimonial, not I made 1 billion in 1 week testimonial. No, a very touching story testimonial. Take it, put it on your status, write a little, use storytelling to talk about, get facts about the person's story. Use storytelling to talk about the person's challenges, their successes, right? And what they achieved using some 2IG course. And that is why you are recommending it to them. And say, if you're yet to watch it and all that, and let me know. Something like that. That's how we do it, right? That's how we follow our prospects up. A lot of them will eventually see your content, be inspired, go back and watch it and say, I'll watch it tonight, I'll get back to you. Yeah. And when they come, if you do your status marketing well enough, if you're using WhatsApp status or email marketing, they are going to come back to you and say, I'm ready now. I have my money now. Let's go. If they tell you, I do not have money, tell them, no problem. I understand how the condition. Let me know when you have the money. Full stop. I don't have time to start telling you. Though it was those days when I started. You could also do it. I used to advise them to go and take loan. But at a point, I got angry. I'm like, but if you're not ready, get out. Maybe it was because I went to meet this Instagram expert, this 16-year-old Instagram expert, Niti Saran. She was hosting a $2,000 mentorship for 3 months. And so I wrote, I'm interested. She came to my DM and said, will you, hi, Joseph, I saw your comments. And so before I tell you more about my offer, I would like to know if you can afford 2 hours, how many hours? 5 hours weekly for this training and $2,000 for the training in 3 months. And I'm like, I can afford the 5 hours, but the money not available now. I was expecting her to say, okay, no problem. You can walk toward the money and get back to me. Before that, while you are doing that, here is the video, here is more details about my offer. She just told me, no problem. The batch will be closing tomorrow. Today was Saturday. The batch is closing tomorrow, Sunday. So maybe you will wait till the next batch. By the time, if your money is ready, let me know. I said, can you tell me more about the offer? She said, that won't be necessary. When you are ready, let me know. Full stop. My head big. $2,000. That's over $1 million. This lady not explain. 950K, I'll be 62,500. I'm going to stress my life. Straight up, if you are ready, let me know. Full stop. I don't talk much again. It is on my status. I will now start using storytelling to talk about how I did not have money and I borrowed, or somebody did not have money and he borrowed, or he called somebody, or he asked an uncle, right? But I will not tell them directly in my DM again, okay? But nothing stops you from telling them in your DM. But my point is, if you do all I've told you since, and between your 1 to 3 months, your social media account that you have been doing that on will eventually grow. And when that happens, you start getting leads. You want to do the same simple thing that I've taught you now. Get them to your DM, show them your offer, answer their questions objectively. Don't complicate it, right? And then let them go. Then you go to your status and be doing your job. Finish. The rest, leave it for them to respond. Don't get stuck on the prospect. Don't say, this person must buy first. Okay? Move on. Go and continue getting more leads. Continue doing the same thing that got you leads on LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. Continue doing it so that you can get more leads. That way, some might buy now, some might buy 1 week, 2 weeks later, or 3 weeks later, or 1 month later. That is why you do not want to get stuck on the same old people. All right? So that's all for now. Thank you for having me. At this point,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joseph.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So can we allow questions maybe in the next 5 to 6 minutes? If you have any questions, you can just ask. So you can unmute yourself and ask your question. All right.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir. Yes, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for listening, sir. Like my own question is like, what are those platforms like you can actually recommend for a starter to focus on for now? Like you mentioned LinkedIn, Twitter, and all that. Like LinkedIn for somebody that is just starting that has not made like some amounts from affiliate market. It's not going to be easy for say, okay, I've made XYZ figure. People believe when you say, okay, I've made XYZ figure and all that, because I see a lot of people when they want to promote a product, like, is there any way you can do that? Even if you have never made shishi from the like it kind of to build credibility on social media.
Nobody starts up making sales. And the problem is that a lot of you, I don't even know how to explain it, but it can be annoying. Let me use that word. It can be annoying when I hear people say, I have not made sales. How do you expect me to sell? So Caleb started with sales. Nobody starts up with sales. Now, the problem is because your mind is still on sales. Caleb says something. Say, affiliate marketing is sweet, but are you want to make sales? Right? Somebody came to me today and said, I signed up on this platform 4 weeks ago. I have not been able to log in and I've not made any sales yet. And I'm like, wait, you never even log in. You don't say you never make sales. So it shows you how people just have this mentality that, like, I don't buy the course now. Sales should be mine. You just deserve sales. The point is, like, I don't know if maybe that was when the class ended, when I was teaching. When I started with zero. And what I did, knowing fully whether it is not a case of I have made money, come and buy. It was a case of recommending valuable skills, recommending high income skills. Yeah. So the idea is not, oh, I made one. Who cares? Who are you? The question is, who are you? Because if you meet somebody on social media, the one question in your head is, who the hell are you? And why should I listen to you? And that is the question you want to answer with your content game. Who are you? And why should I listen to you? Who are you? That is where you start using storytelling to talk about whatever you want to talk about, but not your results. Okay, nobody's asking you your results. What a lot of these people are interested in is this thing legit? Does it pay people? Not you. Because in reality, you might not have made 10 kobo. But the fact is that this thing is a $12 billion industry making people money around. It may not even make you money quick, but it can make them more money than it is going to make you. Yeah. That's the truth. All right? Caleb is Bruno's student, but Caleb has made more money than Bruno from Self-2IG. Do you get it? So the person asking you, you don't want to do the idea of how much have you made? No. If people are asking you how much you have made, it means you are presenting it the wrong way. And that is why they're asking you that question. You want to present it for what it is, which is a digital marketing skill. Now, the question is, why should your audience learn digital marketing skill? Because no job. And right now, what is helping people is that they are leveraging on high income skills on social media to make money. And then you give examples of what these people have used to achieve. Recently, I saw one young guy, John Oseni, on LinkedIn, 16-year-old web developer who got a job as a senior web developer in an Italian firm. Now they don't fly the guy, go abroad. 16 years old. Those are the kind of content you want to take to your profile, to your timeline, and write a story around how that this guy is 16 years old. So meaning it's not because he's a graduate or anything. If a 16 years old can get a foreign deal, not as intern, as senior web developer in Italy. What took that guy abroad is the skills. Now, you write such a content and you give a call to action. Like if you like to learn high income skills like web development and all that, now your own, you want to ensure that in your content game, you dovetail it down to kind of skills people can learn. And this is how I do it. Like, for example, today when I wrote about it, I said, you can learn, these days you can learn anything online. While for people where they say they don't like learning online because experts don't leave you, they have left you behind, right? I listen to you more. And then I said, if you are not cut out for techie skills like web development and software engineering, because me, I don't have the head for that, the brain for that. You can learn simpler ones like copywriting, a little on sales funnel building, email marketing, social media marketing. And I said, and by the way, these are skills you can learn in the Self-2IG course. Sure, you see that I did what? I pushed skills from a young boy's story that had a skill. And then I just softly said, and by the way, these are the kind of skills you can learn in the Self-2IG training. And then if I want to now go further, I could put a call to action. If you like to learn more about these skills I mentioned in the Self-2IG course, I want to know what it's about, swipe up and I'll send you a free presentation that guides you on all you need to know about it. Finish. Now, what concern results now, concern what I just talk now. If you are the one, will you ask me how much I have made? No. Do you understand that now? So that is exactly what you want to do, presentation, all right? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you so much.